Hi, Hwasong kids. Today we are gonna learn about short story from the Bible in Matthew chapter 7, named as the Parable of Narrow Gate. Let's read the Matthew chapter 7 from 13 to 14 together. Have you kids found it? 시작. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. This is the story based on the parable Jesus told about the narrow gate. When Jesus passing through many villages on his way to Jerusalem, someone asked him if many people would get into heaven. Imagine a man pulling a big, heavy load. He wants to get into God's kingdom on the other side of the world, but he needs to find the gate. The gate to God's kingdom is very narrow, and the man's heavy load will never fit. What can he do? How important to him is getting into God's kingdom? The man looks at his cartload of things. He wants to take everything he always carries around with him into God's holy kingdom, and some of it is very heavy. He cannot take his old things through the gate, but he refuses to go through that gate without his heavy load. He has to choose his old thing. It might be junk or God's kingdom. The man decides to look for another way in, but there is no other way. The world goes on and high on high, but there is only one small, narrow gate. Jesus said people should try hard to get into God's kingdom, but if they don't use the gate God has made, then they will miss out. Jesus is that gate, the only way to God. Our only truth leads to heaven. He gives us his new life and we leave our past behind. Instead of loneliness, sadness, guilt, and fear, he gives forgiveness, love, joy, peace, and eternal life. Question: which gate do you want to enter through? The broad gate leads to destruction, or the narrow gate, which means Jesus, leads to God's kingdom?